Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I actually bought some new brushes from Real Techniques and from ecotools, and I really want to try them. So let's go straight into the video to see how this works out. And I'm going to do my brows off camera as usual, and then I'll be back for the rest of my face. So see you in a bit.
So like I said, I did my brows off camera, and for my eyeshadow primer today, I'm going to go in with the LAgirl concealer in the shade Dark Cocoa, and I'll just apply that all over my eyelid. After that, I blend the concealer into my eyelid, and later on I'm going to use my sleek pressed powder to set it in order to avoid creasing. And for my transition color today, I used Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, and I used a fluffy brush from Real Techniques, and I just apply that on the upper section of my crease using a very light hand. And then still from Makeup Geek, I go in with Morocco using a more precise brush from Real Techniques, and I just apply that all over my crease. I use that orange color to warm up my crease, still with a very light hand, guys. For my eyelid, I used the 35U palette from MORPHE Brushes, and I just apply the beautiful orange shimmery shade all over my eyelid using a flat brush from ecotools. As usual, I wet my brush with the Fix Plus, and then so I can get enough product, and I just apply that all over my eyelids. As you can see, this shadow is really very pigmented, guys, especially when you wet your brush. And then to blend all the harsh lines, I used Morocco with the same precise brush that I used in my crease, and I just blend in everything. For my brow bone, I used Fish Smoothie from Makeup Geek, and I just used that to highlight my brow bone. And then I'll go in with some mascara, and I'll later give myself a little bit of a wing liner. Not actually a little bit, I'll give myself a dramatic wing liner. The mascara I use is from NYX, and it's the Adore Eye Mascara. And for my liquid liner, I use this new liquid liner I got from Rimmel London, and it's called the Glam Eyes Professional Liquid Liner. It's quite good, but the applicator was too weak, so I had to use an old applicator from my old liquid liner from Maybelline to give me a precise wing. But the product itself is quite good, and it's black and it dries out matte. And then I went straight into my face, and for my primer I used my Maybelline Pore Eraser as usual, and I just primed my face. For foundation, I used my Holy Grail foundation, which is the MAC Pro Longwear in the shade NC50, and I apply that all over my face. I went in with this very annoying brush from ELF, and I used it to blend the foundation. It was quite a struggle, but yeah. And for concealer today, as usual, my LAgirl concealer in the shade Fawn, and I just apply that under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. I really love using this LAgirl concealer because first of all, the applicator is so easy to use. Like, I have other concealers, but I keep using this one. And to blend in the concealer, I used a beauty blender from Real Techniques, a damp beauty blender actually. and I just blend in everything. And then for my setting powder, I used my MORPHE setting powder, loose powder actually, in the shade Bronze 4, and I just set the concealer. I applied it on all the areas that I applied the concealer, and I did some kind of a mini baking. This is actually the only loose setting powder that I have, and I really don't like it, but I don't have a choice because here it's very difficult to get a translucent setting powder. But if you guys know any link as to where I can get a translucent setting powder, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll appreciate it. Actually, I'm in Finland. And for my contour today, sorry about that, I used my ABH contour palette in the shade Dark, and I just contoured my forehead, my cheeks, you know, the usual stuff. And I also gave my nose a little bit, no, not a little bit of a contour. Like, I really contoured my nose. The contour was quite a lot on that area, but yeah, I later on blended it using my beauty blender. And then I went back to my eyes using the small, precise, a smaller brush still from Real Techniques, and I used Morocco, and I just smudged that all over my under eyes just to brighten them up. And for my lower lashes, I used my very old mascara from e.l.f. I find it easier to use in my lower lashes because it's old and dry. And to set my entire face, I used my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark Deep, and I just wipe off all the excess powder and I blend everything on my face together. For highlight, I used Gold Deposit from MAC, and I just give myself some kind of a shine on my face. And I also tried to do my false lashes. This is when I actually decided to put on some false lashes because I was not feeling my eyes without false lashes. And yeah. And guys, it actually took me like 10 minutes. Oh, I hate false lashes. I hate putting them on, but I love them. For my lips, I used a lip liner from NYX, and I went into my liquid lipstick collection and I picked the oldest lipstick you ever imagine, LAgirl lipstick in the shade Flare liquid lipstick. I think this is one of the first liquid lipstick I ever got, and now I'm not feeling it anymore, but I used to love it so much. It is beautiful. And I tried to give myself an ombre lip, and to brighten up my lips I used a NYX Butter Gloss. NYX Butter Gloss, Intense Butter Gloss. God, the name is too long. NYX Intense Butter Gloss, and I just rubbed that all over my lips. And yeah, I think that was it for my face. I actually forgot to set my face with my Fix Plus, and I never forget that. I brushed my hair, which is so overdue and raw, and I just put everything in place. And yeah, that was it for my face, and that's how I achieved this look or that look. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, leave your comments and your thoughts in the comment section below, and yeah, stay slaying, stay pretty, and take off time to smile. It's really very important in your life, guys. See you in my next video.